Imagine waking up one day and forgetting the faces of your loved ones or losing track of your own thoughts. For many, this isn't a nightmare, it's a reality. Welcome to the second episode of Case Study by LLRI, where today we are exploring one of the most pressing issues in modern healthcare, Alzheimer's disease, a condition affecting millions across the globe, including over 4 million people right here in India. Although Alzheimer's is the truth millions are living through, why is it so challenging to find a solution? Let's get to the bottom of it. In India alone, over 4 million people are living with some of dementia, with Alzheimer's being the most common type. Globally, more than 44 million people are affected. So, what exactly is Alzheimer's and why should we care? Chapter 1. What is Alzheimer's? Alzheimer's is a brain disorder that slowly destroys memory and thinking skills. It starts with mild symptoms like forgetting recent conversations and progresses to severe stages where people lose the ability to perform daily tasks. The risk of developing Alzheimer's increases with age, and it can affect anyone, especially those over 65 years old, and it can run in families. There are different types of Alzheimer's, but the most common one is late onset Alzheimer's. The disease not only affects the brain, but can alter a person's personality and character. It can make them a mere shadow of their former selves, impacting not just their lives, but the lives of their families. Chapter 2. Current Alzheimer's Clinical Trials. Now, you might be wondering, is there any treatment for Alzheimer's? I mean, are we really going to be getting space tourism before we get Alzheimer's cure? Unfortunately, despite many efforts, there's no single cure yet. But let us tell you about some recent breakthroughs in the field. On August 10th, 2024, researchers at UCLA Health identified a molecule called DDL920, which has shown promise in restoring cognitive functions in mice, which could lead to new treatment methods. Second, just a week earlier, on August 2nd, 2024, the Riken Center for Brain Science discovered a dopamine-based technique that might revolutionize how we diagnose and treat Alzheimer's. Third, in July 2024, a study revealed that hormone-modulating therapy in breast cancer patients could lower the risk of Alzheimer's disease by 7%. Fourth, also in July, Eli Lilly, an American pharmaceutical company's new drug, Kisunla, was approved. It might slow cognitive decline in the early stages of Alzheimer's, though it comes with some safety concerns. Fifth, another July study found that a new blood test technology could transform Alzheimer's treatment by detecting disease-causing proteins through blood samples. Looks like our doctors and scientists are not leaving any stone turned when it comes to an Alzheimer's cure. Chapter 3. Barriers to developing Alzheimer's treatment. So why don't we have a cure yet? Developing an effective treatment for Alzheimer's is incredibly complex. There are several barriers. Scientifically, Alzheimer's is a layered disease with many unknowns. We still lack reliable biomarkers for early diagnosis and face difficulties in getting treatments past the blood-brain barrier. Clinically, the disease varies greatly among patients, making trials complicated. Regulatory barriers add another layer of complexity. Economically, the costs of long-term research and development are high, and the risk of failure sort of limits the investment the researchers receives. Chapter 4. What's happening in India? In India, we are not lagging behind. Researchers at IIT Indore are using AI to diagnose Alzheimer's more accurately and early on. So, what does the future hold? Personalized medicine, technological interventions, and non-pharmacological approaches like lifestyle changes are all exciting areas of development for Alzheimer's treatment. As we move forward, there is reason to be hopeful. Despite the challenges, every step forward brings us closer to better treatments and potentially an Alzheimer's cure. It's a reminder of how far we have come and how much further we can go. Until next time, stay curious and stay hopeful. This is Case Study by LLR. Goodbye.